Hey fellow YouTubers, I thought I would do a quick video. I picked up a 2020 GSXR 1000 base. This is not the R, this is the base. The reason I went with the base because the 2020 came with the quick shifter up and down factory, which I liked a lot. Not only that, but my friends got the 2018 R, and the suspension on it is the BFF balance free forks from Showa. The springs on it are really light in the back. We have him completely maxed out preload wise, and the front spring is also kind of soft, which was weird, it being the premium suspension. On this particular bike, I already did a couple of sag measurements on it, and the springs seem to be already stiffer, so I don't have to take apart a brand new bike, replace the fork springs and the rear shock spring to match my weight. So overall, just a better package for me personally. Plus, the 2020 was a better deal than any leftover they had. They had a white 2018, which was gorgeous, but I went with the 2020. Happy I did. Great bike, very smooth. I'm a big Suzuki fan. I've had a GSXR 600 for about 3.5 years. I loved owning that bike, so I really like Suzuki's. So I got rid of my 899 and I got one of these. So far so good. I'm still in the break-in period, as you can tell. This is not going to be stock for long. This is a full Acro TI Evo. I'm going to be installing soon enough. I have to do my first oil change. I have only 400 miles on the bike, so I'm trying to finish that off. I'm going to try a mail order ECU flash from More Mafia, just to see what they're doing. I have a few questions for them, so I'm going to reach out to the crew at More Mafia, ask them if they can keep the ECU unlocked, so I can get a custom tuned. They use the Woolwich software. I have a tuner that does Woolwich flashes. I just, because of COVID-19 and being house ridden, I have to do as much mail order stuff as possible to get the bike running. I don't want to run the bike without an ECU flash with the full exhaust. I just don't want any issues with the engine because I am looking to keep this bike for a long time, and I just paid a lot of money for it. So regardless, 2020 GSXR 1000. I'm going to try to make a couple of videos of the build process of this bike. Right now it's 100% stock. What's going into it are Evotech frame sliders. I'm also installing RMG radiator guards on the lower oil radiator, and also the coolant radiators, getting guards. Doing full Acra ECU flash, pair valve delete. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about a tail tidy here, because this one is horrible. Look at these things. It's like from the 90s, and what are they thinking? The problem is that I'll have to get some kind of relay to make them blink equally. Also here in Florida, especially Central Florida, the police are issuing $1,100 tickets if you don't have your plate properly visible, and I don't even want to get pulled over. So I got to figure out a tail tidy where I won't get in any trouble. I'm going to keep this bi-postal or 2 seats, simply because might want to ride a passenger. My wife ultimately rides this bike. This is her bike, and still got the Aprilia here. Gorgeous. Just finished washing it. I did a full detail on this bike. As you can see, it's nice and glimmery. You can see a lot of dust on it though too. Just haven't had time to work on it. Working on other project bikes for my friends. So this is my next endeavor. Hopefully we'll put up a bunch of good YouTube videos of me getting into it. We're gonna do this correctly. We're gonna remove the radiator. I'm gonna use engine ice as the coolant to reduce some temperatures. I'm gonna talk to more Mafia about setting the fans earlier, because again, I live in Florida and it's always hot here and we're stuck in traffic and lights, and I want to make sure that that the bike runs cool. So I'm looking forward to working with more Mafia for the ECU flash, and I'm looking forward to installing this Acura exhaust and see how everything goes. A few things about the 2020 that differs between the 17 and 19 models is allegedly the engine is tilted 6 degrees forward and the swing arm is extended by 40 millimeters. This is very tough for me to confirm, but I found 2 articles talking about technical details about the 2020. Also, the 2020R version does come with stainless steel brake lines. The base does not. It still comes with the rubber lines. We'll figure that out in the future, what I'm going to be doing about that. Maybe do stainless steel, though it looks to be quite an endeavor, because a lot of things need to come off the bike to get that done, so I'm in no rush, but eventually stainless steel lines are gonna go in. Gonna get rid of this big ugly can. The bike sounds horrible. I mean, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner, but it's fast, it's geared perfectly, it's super comfortable. It's the best super bike touring bike you can probably buy. That's why we bought it. It's also Suzuki. It's really reliable. The build quality's pretty good. The paint's like but it's a good bike. It has everything that we need, so I look forward to building this and showing you my build on YouTube. Thanks for checking in my channel, checking out the 2020 GSXR 1000. Look forward to other videos, and if you have any questions or comments, please ask. Thanks. Bye.